In this video, we're going to give you 3 simple exercises to strengthen your core and decrease your back pain. Let's get into it. Well, welcome back to another episode of Physio Tips with Marrow. I'm your host, Marrow Burnett. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a board-certified orthopedic specialist in physical therapy and the owner of Australian Physiotherapy Specialists Physical Therapy Center located in Jacksonville, Florida in the USA. For today's video, we're going to talk about strengthening our core muscles to prevent low back pain. As we get into this, I would like to say if you're getting value from this video, do me a big favor. Hit that like button below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive more videos like this on physical therapy related tips. Okay, so let's get into strengthening the core. In the fitness industry, you may have heard core, strengthening my core today in the gym. Oftentimes, it's synonymous with some type of abdominal work. However, true core stability was invented in the 90s by researchers at the University of Queensland in Australia. Dr. Carolyn Richardson was the lead of this research team. I've had the privilege to study with her on several different occasions and learn about core stability and how important that is to have a healthy and pain-free back. For core stability, what we're saying is we've got deep abdominal muscles, several layers of abdominal muscles, but our deep layer would be considered the core. Not every abdominal would be considered a core muscle. For example, the rectus abdominis, those are your large six-pack abs that we see the models with. That is not a core muscle. Underneath those muscles is a deep muscle that runs east to west. It's called the transverse abdominus. That would be considered a core muscle for the stomach. In the back, there's multiple layers of back muscles, from superficial all the way deep. The deepest back muscle is called the multifidus, and it kind of connects all the way down the spine like a Christmas tree. It provides stability between the segments of the spine so that it doesn't slide forward too much. It also controls rotation. Those muscles, in the 90s, the researchers discovered that when you had back pain, you would get atrophy of those muscles. The timing of when those muscles would fire to protect you was also compromised. This led to recurrent episodes of back pain. Studies have now shown if we can strengthen those core muscles, you're going to have less episodes of back pain, and you're going to be able to enjoy your activities better. There's lots of ideas, lots of books, lots of videos on how to strengthen your core. What are the best exercises? If you've seen videos on YouTube, probably what you've seen are a lot of exercises where the person's lying down, maybe on their back, maybe on their stomach, or in hands and knees position. Dr. Carolyn Richardson from the University of Queensland, what she found was that to really activate our core, we must exercise in standing and we must exercise against gravity. That's what's going to maximize our true core function. That's going to help us get our strength back, and that's going to decrease our pain. Many studies have been done showing that if we get our core strength functioning properly, we will have less episodes of recurrent pain. In this video, we're going to show you 3 exercises, modern 2021 updated exercises on exactly that, exercising against gravity, exercising in the standing position to get your core feeling better. Let's get into exercise number 1. Our first exercise is called the anti-gravity postural cue. And the way it works, I'm going to take a standing position, my feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to do a gentle stretch tall through the crown of my head. My chin gently tucks in, my shoulders relaxed, biasing my weight towards my heels just slightly. And I'm already starting to feel my deep abs and my deep back muscles start to activate. A nice little hint to help the core muscles switch on in this posture is imagine your pelvis as a ring and imagine your spine as a pole going down into the ring. And as you do your tall posture, chin gently tucks in, shoulders relaxed, imagine drawing your spine up out of that pelvic ring ever so gently. When you do, you're going to feel your abdominals activate. When your core abdominals activate, your waist will narrow. You hold that for 6 to 10 seconds and then gently relax. Tall through the crown of my head, chin gently tucks in, shoulders relaxed. Think about drawing your spine gently out of that pelvic ring. You're going to feel this activation. We could do these reps in standing, holding for 6 to 10 seconds, progressing to 10 reps. Or once you activate this, you could simply walk around the room for a minute or two while gently activating your core. This is a great exercise to do throughout your day. Let's get into exercise number 2, the sit to stand while holding your core activation. Now, for exercise number 2, we're going to do the anti-gravity postural cue that we learned in exercise number 1, but we're going to add a sit to stand squat exercise. I'm going to bring my feet back gently, slowly come forward, come all the way up to standing. And now when I return, I'm going to hip hinge. I'm going to drive my hips back, gently have a seat, keeping the tall posture the entire time. What you don't want to do is start to come forward and start to lose your posture into flexion. Find your neutral position. Think about your tailbones. If I go all the way back, that's too far. All the way forward, that's too far. What I want to do is focus in on this nice mid position. Activate my core by doing the tall anti-gravity postural cue. Slow and smooth, very precise, all the way up. Hip hinge, drive my hips back. Slow and controlled all the way down. And then you would do sets of 10, maybe 10, work up to 3 sets of 10. This could be an easy exercise that you could try a couple times a day. It's functional, it strengthens your quads and your hamstrings and your glutes at the same time of strengthening your core. Give it a try and see what you think. Let's get into exercise number 3, activating the core with a wall squat. All right, for exercise number 3, we're going to do the anti-gravity postural cue that we learned earlier. We're going to combine it with a little wall squat. My shoulders, my feet are about shoulder width apart. My knees are maybe 30 degrees bent. I'm going to do tall through the crown of my head, chin gently tucks in, shoulders relaxed. And if I bias my weight towards my heels, I get a nice activation of my core. Hold it for 6 to 10 seconds. Relax, and then we do a repeat. Tall through the crown of my head, chin gently tucks in, shoulders relaxed. Hold it for 6 to 10 seconds, and then relax. Another great exercise to try to strengthen your core. Well, there's 3 simple exercises you can do to strengthen your core and decrease your back pain. I hope you enjoyed today's videos. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive more videos like this in the future. And thanks for watching Physio Tips with Marrow. It's goodbye for now, and we'll see you next time.